they go so, go so. I swear. Nigeria don't enter one chance, I swear. Oh, now go with the go so, go so. Herdsmen, they kill us every day for them busy, they campaign again. After they failed all the promises they made, oh, then they praise themselves. Why the masses were supposed to give them the praise?
You're doing great today, so late.
I blame it on the religious leaders. I blame it on the traditional rulers. People were supposed to fight for the people, they don't compromise. Shame on the rebellious brothers. People will cry with us during answers. Today them don't join those oppressors, they eat love. Something done the smell of. Very soon now we go perceive them. The havoc where this government they cause na time bomb. It go soon explode. Revolution they come oh. It is very close and they feel am oh. When the power of the people we triumph, the power of the people in power. They no even care, they no even send. Say the people they die of hunger. Hungry dog is an angry dog. One day you go bite the owner. I don't man is the devil workshop. Many youths for Nigeria no good job. And the country the youths got no future. The country is gone, that's on period. Move it on. I blame it on the judiciary leaders. I blame it on the electoral officials. People were supposed to save the nation, but they collected bribe. Shame on the armed forces. People were supposed to protect the masses. But now them they shoot us anytime they hear our voice. Nigeria don't enter one chance, I swear. Oh, now go with the go so, go so. Herdsmen they kill us every day for them busy, they campaign again. After they failed all the promises they made, oh, then they praise themselves. Why the masses were supposed to give them the praises we day here they run to. Move it on. I blame it on the religious leaders. I blame it on the traditional rulers. People were supposed to fight for the people, they don't compromise. Shame on the rebellious brothers. People will cry with us during answers. Today them don't join those oppressors, they eat love. Something done the smell of. Very soon now we go perceive them. The havoc where this government they cause na time bomb. It go soon explode. Revolution they come oh. It is very close and they feel am oh. When the power of the people we triumph, the power of the people in power. They no even care, they no even send. Say the people they die of hunger. Hungry dog is an angry dog. One day you go bite the owner. I don't man is the devil workshop. Many youths for Nigeria no good job. And the country the youths got no future. The country is gone, that's on period. Move it on. I blame it on the judiciary leaders. I blame it on the electoral officials. People were supposed to save the nation, but they collected bribe. Shame on the armed forces. People were supposed to protect the masses. But now them they shoot us anytime they hear our voice.
Good evening, and happy Sunday. So, now you see the problem when I dey gain. And that thing they worry me well. That thing will be the thing when big time, and I don't know what I will do about it. My network, they fumble big time. And where to start about it. So if you know what I go do, you tell me. Oh, if they make me to come live now, I dey fear because I fit dey life like this. You go just come kick everybody come out. So my network. So if you know wetin you know say you go do for me, maybe the advice you know say you go give me, but I know say this one people will get the network provider. Now them feel do something about it. The thing is paining me, but anyway, we must continue. You understand? So we must continue. Charles Richard, Charles Richard, you're welcome. You're highly welcome, my brother. You're welcome. So please, what we should do here is to like, comment, and share this video. It is very, very important. We will continue no matter how. You understand? No matter what you think, no matter who you claim you are, no matter where you claim you come from, we must continue because if we fail to do the right thing, maybe the right thing will do us. You understand? We must do the right thing. It is a must. We must do the right thing. It is a must. Because if we fail to do the right thing today, maybe the right thing will do us. And at this time, a point in time, you can see that our matter don't go far. Our matter don't go far. To the extent say anything will happen. Yes, anything will happen. Understand? So me and you, if you wake up tomorrow and here say the two action presidents we have in the world now, we fit wake up tomorrow and see say one of them don't come off for chain. So we must continue. My happiness is that our matter no dey anybody hand. Say you be president, you say you be governor, say you be senator, say you be this and that. Our matter don't come out for their hand. Even our matter now don't even come out for our hand. The way it is now is for me and you to position well. That's how it is. That's how it be. For me and you to position very, very well to take what belong to us. Please, if you watch and you know that we are having low viewers, and you know, since I came back, I know they took come live since you know it is over a month now. I come live, so this time around I am back. So I am fully back and ready also to start where I stopped. You understand? So one thing you should do for me is, as I am here, you help me do yours. You understand? Because if you are not there, I will not be here. Yes. We work hand to hand. Because you are there, I am here. We build this particular platform together. You understand? So we must do something as in like, comment, share, and in fact, if you are here and you have never subscribed to this channel, you can do well and subscribe to the channel, because by doing all those things, it will help YouTube to to recommend this live program to other Biafrans to know that I am back. You understand? So somebody can comment like Charles, Richard, understand? You can comment. All those things will help us to to go far. You understand? So now this um this
nature, how possible is that ever
okay.
gonna be? How can you say peaceful when you know it will never be?
So Ogwejofor Obaino, I think I am correct. Ogwejofor, good evening, sir. I greet you, sir. You're highly welcome. You're welcome. You're highly welcome. So if you are here, you try to comment and also share this video to any platform of your choice. Like the video and subscribe if you have never done that. So you can see my title, We Must Continue, because it is about to go down. It is about to go down. So, our the two action president we have in this earth now, the two action president we say we have in this earth now. I thank God the way things is happening. You may ask, why did you see Joseph Okechukwu on my screen? Joseph Okechukwu, he is one of those. He is one of those who don't before now. Joseph Okechukwu is one of those people who don't like to talk about Biafra. Yes, I said Joseph Okechukwu, the person you have seen on my screen, is one of those who don't like to talk about Biafra before, but now they are the people that carried the matter on their head. You understand? So this video you have seen on my screen is an old video of him. So there is where I want us to touch this night concerning what is going on right now. So you and I know that no Regiola, and no Regiola, we should continue praying and continue doing the needful, and also keep on debunking the any side talk, as in any person who refused to mind his business. We will help him or her to mind his business. And that is why somebody like me is here. I am not here because I know how to speak Oyibo. I am not here because I am superior than you are. I am not here because I am educated than you. I am not here because I am well financial buoyant than you. But I am here because I am tired for Nigeria. That is, I am tired, and I don't want my children to inherit the the so-called forced identity from me. You understand? I stand with anything that will make Nigeria go down for Biafra to rise. That is what I stand for. I am not here, and I am not a career agitator. Yes, I am not career agitator. I stand for truth. You understand? I will always defend United States of Biafra, because if you are telling me not to defend United States of Biafra, maybe you tell me the people I should be defending, because I have looked all around and I noticed and I see that many people are career agitators. Those who don't want to talk about Biafra if they are not being paid. You understand? And I myself that is talking to you here, I have never been paid by anybody, apart from those, maybe since I monetized my YouTube channel, maybe people that is sending me super chat. Apart from that, I have never seen anybody that paid me. Even the time, during the time Biafra was redeclared, when those people that is, all those career agitators come to me on Facebook, then I rejected their offer, understand? So since then, nobody ever come to me maybe to pay me for anything on social media. So that's that. And we must continue. We are doing this so that we will let our people know the truth, because those that is using Biafra to make money, there is a lot of them. Those who is snapping picture from one gate to another in America, those who is even in a homeland to Biafra. They know, because they know when they talk about Biafra, maybe Facebook, YouTube, or any social media, they believe some of our brothers that is talking about Biafra is not here for that. You understand? But you know now, we are using know that he's using data. Maybe if you know they buy, maybe at the end of the month, it will be part of bill you pay. Receiving some money in order to be able to buy data to follow up. Traveled. When I traveled, there is no network. Before you get network in Nigeria now is by connection. Before you get network in Nigeria now, you must be in there is an urban area. You understand? Anything apart from that, my brother, if your place is not in urban area, maybe if they travel go village, they go village. No matter how your village, no matter how good mansions they built in your village, you will not see network. Not to talk of, because it's when you get network, you watch and make content. You cannot just get up and begin to talk out of point. You understand? The reason why I can come out to talk to you and talk on the point of what is going on is because I am where there is network, and I watch videos, I listen to news, I read news. That's why. And Nigeria, if you get data, you will not see network or light. You understand? Or light. Hey, before I get to my place, they remove our light. Why did they remove our light? They say they want to build flyover near our area. There is flyover they want to build near our area. So because of that, they removed light. Even people have lost hope about the light. People have lost hope because we believe, we know Nigeria now, Nigeria. So we believe as they remove the light, it will take them 3 years, 4 years, because Nigeria project is not what they rushed. Nigeria project can take, even sometimes they abandon it. The person that started the project can also abandon it for 8 years, and from there the person will waka. So Nwaka Emeka, good evening, brother. You see here, Nwaka Emeka, he said, good evening, bros from Newi. Are you from Newi, brother? Nwaka Emeka, are you from Newi? That is why, see here, I respect those who is, if I am doing program and they are watching from Nigeria, you are watching from anywhere in Biafra land, honestly, I don't take you for granted, because if you travel and you will know that oh, I can't be here and tell you my experience when I traveled. Charles Richard said, zoo ana modula na chiregoro ka ma ihe dere, my brother. Okay, say zoo ana module n'iyi, ala module n'iyi. Amamihe a ka ị dere, biko ewekwela iwe ma ọ bụ na ma ekwutere ihe ikwuru ebe ahụ. So my people, you see, this is time to begin to celebrate. Well, I don't know what you think this time about Biafra. I don't know what you think now this time about Biafra. When you hear Biafra now, what do you think? Are you one of those that still believe in this Biafra self? That, like yesterday something happened, so I have to, in our factory, because I was in our factory when this yesterday fundraising is going on. So I tuned the fundraising. So unfortunately, one Calabar guy come across that my video when I was streaming the fundraising. That guy was a kind of surprise. What's going on here? So unfortunately, I begin to ask that guy, This, the way you are looking at this thing, I know that this thing is, maybe it is strange to you. He said yes, and I asked him, I think you know about Biafra. He said yes, I do hear about Biafra. Then I asked him, I believe you are one of those who claim you are not a Biafra. He said yes. See, why did you know believe Biafra? He said because Biafra is not coming. Nah, that is immediately he said that I don't have to begin to waste my time. But you know, he works with us, I believe, as time goes on, because he don't know. He never receive lecture well, you understand, because he don't know. So I just left him because I believe before that kind of person, before you brush his memory, you will lay a very big foundation before you can let him know a lot of things he is supposed. I noticed that he's a novice about everything, then I left him. So if you are one of that kind of person creating fake accounts, going from one platform to another, looking for who you will abuse, I am sorry for you. And one thing I want to let you know is that if you're one of those creating that account, fake account, moving from one platform to another in order to abuse broadcasters or those that is talking about the coming of Biafra, my brother, you be mumu. You know why? You be mumu because those who carry gun and bullet never stop us. Those who carry all kind of sophisticated henna never stop us. Now you will create fake account, come they talk rubbish. Wey be say if you talk anyhow, people wey no get mind go block you. People wey no get mind go block you. Me wey dey here sef, I go dey here, go come dey misbehave. The only thing wey dey there be say, now somebody like you, all those kind of people I even want, because you can't show me why you think say you love Nigeria or Biafra is not coming, or why you think I should not be doing what I am doing. You understand? So Joseph Okechukwu is somebody who
King, why shouldn't it be peaceful? Why must everything be
Joseph
violent?
Okechukwu is somebody who don't normally talk about Biafra before now, and some of you can bear me witness. But like some video we will touch here for what is going on, for you to know that the two strongest president we have now can get up now tomorrow or recognize Biafra. We will have to listen attentively. I will not play this video, but there is one point I want you to hear from this video before we go to the video we used to do this program this night. You understand? But one thing I want you to do for me is to like, comment, and share the video. It is very, very important. You understand? Whatever you will do to make YouTube recommend this program to other Biafrans, do it. It is very, very important. So let's listen to what he said here. Thank God he said this at the beginning of this video. He said it at the beginning of this video, where he said he's lobbying for national peaceful divorce. You understand? He said he is lobbying for national peaceful divorce. He said it at the beginning of this video. When you hear that, then we will leave here so that we touch where we're supposed to touch on this program before we. close.
Hi everyone, I hope you're all doing great today. So lately I've been pushing for a peaceful national divorce in
I
Nigeria,
think you
and a
hear
lot of
him.
people have been reaching
This video, he made this video late last year. He said he is lobbying for national peaceful divorce. That is how to end Nigeria. When he made this video is during the time when Trump make that tweet, and somebody like Raleigh Moore, one of the American senators, was a kind of supporting, and a kind of, the time I am talking to, that is when he made this video. So he said, you understand? That is what he said in this video. Let's hear him again.
pushing for a peaceful national divorce in Nigeria.
You don't hear him? So, because or talk about Nigeria division before, but recently Joseph Okechukwu, what is going on recently for Israel to recognize, make una just help me.
Mr. Prime Minister.
It's good to talk to you. And before
Frank, I'll be fresh. Fresh, good evening. You're welcome, Fresh. You're welcome. So, this video is a video of one of the strongest presidents, one of the powerful presidents, Enwenu Wakita, where he's recognizing the president of, where he's recognizing Somaliland as a sovereign state. You know, the other video we will go through now is a video where Joseph Okechukwu took his time to analyze what you will see very soon. Because if you see my title, you will see we must continue, because it's about to go down. And if you don't know, you have to know. What happened recently? That Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they made him a citizen of United States of America. Some of us might not know the reason that happened. The reason is because America want to dive into Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's matter. I don't know what you think is the reason, but that is what I see is the reason why they make Mazi Nnamdi Kanu their citizen. That is what I thought. America is about to enter into Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's matter and frustrate Nigeria's effort to jail Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You understand? And if something they happen, I don't know if something they happen, I beg, make una try the connect dots. Something happened recently in Israel. Something happened recently in Israel where that is where what I don't know. If those that is lobbying in Israel is the government of United States of Biafra, I don't know. But why? Because I don't know, they did not say who sent them to lobby in America, I mean in Israel. According to how I wish I tried to bring that video up here. I tried to bring that video up. Let me see something. I tried to bring that video up, but let me show you something. We must, because there is a lot of video here. I couldn't find that video. Actually, can we connect adult of because if you are watching this video, help me like, comment, and share this video. By liking, commenting, and sharing this video will help you to recommend this video to other Biafrans that don't know that I am back. So I am fully back. You understand? So we must continue. You understand? We must continue. So I want to show you that video, then this video, then we continue. See, you know this video?
This is me, Rachel Muscle, speaking from our parliament, Israeli parliament.
I know that some of you might have seen this video.
My weekly activity.
Okay, let's calm down. If need be that we will play this video, we will play this video, but I will touch some points about what she said there. I don't know. According to this woman here, she said that they are lobbying for Biafra recognition in Israel. They are lobbying for Biafra recognition in Israel parliament, according to how. Now, let me just say something before. These people that is lobbying for Biafra recognition in Israel, I don't know who sent them, but within myself, something is telling me that the government of United States of Biafra sent them. Because I don't know whether under DOS they don't they lobby for Biafra recognition. No, I don't think DOS people is lobbying for Biafra recognition. No. Then on the fallback republic, your new ATM, fallback republic, are they lobbying? Last time I checked, somebody that is their lobby, their lobbies is what is it called? Hi, I've forgotten his name. Somebody can remind me his name on the comment section. Yes. And imagine when this video come out and one of all this group, all those career agitators, was the people who sent these people. Elias, God bless you. Chike. Aloy Chike, God bless you. You're welcome. Aloy Chike, you're welcome. So imagine if those four deep and all those groups was the people who sent these people that is lobbying in Israel. Imagine the kind of noise they would have been doing, the kind of noise in social you would have been hearing on social media. At least by now, they wouldn't have been allowing us. Didn't you? I mean, they notice if maybe they managed and succeeded to snap picture in one of Washington Gate or when then do Photoshop, then think we cannot find out. They see their noise. At least their noise, then they raise a lot of, although you know why their matano they from here reach here is because they don't have in fact they don't have anybody. See, media is power. Honestly, I must tell you this for free. I must tell you this. I don't, whether you believe it or not, I must tell you this for free. Media is power. And that's our brothers and sisters that is on social media defending our United States of Biafra, defending our Deputy Prime Minister, Her Excellency Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, defending all our USB cabinet, defending ourselves as well with social media. If not, I don't know what would have been the fate. These people would have succeeded. So because they don't have enough viewers, they don't have those. I overheard today. I said, let me watch a video of Nayuku Maziakwa. Kais no Maziakwa. Kai said this Maziakwa. I said, let me go and listen to Maziakwa. Over how many months? Since last year. It has been long, as in last year itself. It is up to 6 months I listened to Maziakwa. So, and that our grandmama in France, I had a little place I watched from Maziakwa's video where he's complaining that people no degree share his video again. And people no degree, then that kind of thing. I said, how can people share your video when you call some people fools? When you are trying to, let me say, this white paper now, you come and tell me that this thing is not white, that it is black. How do you think that person that God created and give him or her everything, give him brain, give him mouth, give him eyes, give him thinking faculty, and you come, they tell him that something that is white is black, and that person will take you serious. If that person take you serious, that's to say one contrary spirit have possessed that kind of person. You understand? He was complaining that people are not sharing his video, people are not viewing his video. I was laughing. Said, because you are not standing on the truth. You understand? You are not standing, because if you are standing on the truth, people will be sharing your videos. You understand? So imagine when all these the fallback are the people that send of Biafra, they are silent achievers. I must tell you this for free. They are silent achievers, because she said that they are lobbying for and according to them in this video, They said they are gaining a lot of supporters. But I don't know why I couldn't find this video, because the video a kind of, there is many videos. Please, so network issue. That is what I am facing now. Network. That is, if ATM go to lobby and they ask him if document, which, if according to Charles, he said, if ATM go to lobby and they ask him of document, which document is he going to submit? Which document is he going to submit? Chai, Aromel. My brother, they come. Hey, Aromel. So according to these ladies, they said they have, because of this your comment, let's play that video. Because of this your comment, we will play that video, because that your comment will really help us. You understand? Let's play that video because of that your comment.
Hi and shalom everyone in Biafra. This is me, Rachel Mossel, speaking from our parliament, Israeli parliament in Jerusalem. And
speaking from our parliament in Jerusalem. Please help me like, comment, and share this video. It's very, very important. Yeah, let's hear her. Speaking from our parliament in Jerusalem. In fact, let's start afresh. Let's start afresh.
Hi and shalom everyone in Biafra. This is me, Rachel Mossel.
Hi, shalom, Biafrans. Okwafia. Let's hear him. Let's hear her.
Parliament, Israeli parliament in Jerusalem, doing my weekly activity, my weekly commitment. As I promised, this is what I'm doing every week. I'm meeting another and more parliament members, getting more supporters to our cause, which is very important. It is not something that is done quickly. We here every week to get more and more supporters, because these supporters are going to sign on our statement document.
Getting more and more supporters, because these supporters are going to sign in their statement, Oh my gosh, we're so bad. Let's hear her again.
Every week to get more and more supporters, because these supporters are going to sign on our statement document,
these supporters are going to sign on their statement document. That is where this comment of Charles coming, where he said, if ATM go to lobby and they ask him of document, which document is he going to submit? So now, according to this woman now, they are getting more supporters that is going to sign on their statement document. I don't know if you understand. That is going to sign on their statement document. Ewetekwe document a compile lawyer with the document that shows document of what happened in Finland on 29th November 2020. Gene 4. Iburu akpa ndị ama Jehova na-akwụgharị na gate. If onye ọcha nọ na street na-agbara onwe ya mbụ, you shake him, snap picture with him, you post it and begin to confuse ndị ga-confuse na-enwere uche. Amamife abụrụ nsọ oge agụrụ akwụkwọ. Amamife abụrụ nsọ oge gụrụ akwụkwọ. Enwere amamife Chukwu nyere gị ji wee bịa ụwa. And amamife ahụ ka ị ga-eji wee tinye n'akwụkwọ ka ị nwee ike ịghọtago ijiri amamife ahụ Chukwu nyere gị ji wee bịa ụwa. That's to say you are an imbecile. And onwekwana ihe mere amamife so ka egbuwe gị isi were akwụkwọ tii gị n'isi nwanne no go enter. You understand? But amamife nke Chukwu nyere gị iji wee bịa ụwa, if that amamife nọ with you intact, that is only when you go school and at least you try. But ebe ị na-ejiri amamife Chukwu nyere gị, nwanne ife bụ imbe. Ọ bụrụ gị na-eme na-abụ oge bụ mbe nwanne. Onwe ndị their brain dị crippled. Onwe ndị amamife fa dị crippled. Onwe ndị dị crippled somehow. And often abụ ndị abụ ị na-agwafe okwu na eziokwu. Fụ ihe anọ eziokwu. Ijewo nkọ na je na-aka inyo. Often abụ ndị a echere na Finland ikpokọfọ onwe gị banye plane mụnwa n'ebe a na-ejere ebe ahụ ka gị mma. Ikpokọfọ onwe gị banye plane from your location to Finland, ruzie Finland, batabịa na-ekwueri. Amamife abụrụ sọsọ oge gụrụ akwụkwọ. Because enwe luzu amamife Chukwu nyere gị. When nwere ihe akwụkwọ, education did not mean anything for you or to you, no matter how we establish you guys were so iba come ihe na gwa. Have you ever seen a imbecile name of my education? Ihe imbecile ji wee bụrụ imbecile bụ na amamife Chukwu nyere o ji wee bịa ụwa pụrụ apụ. Oyi imbe ji wee bụrụ imbe. In the history n'ụwa anyị mụ na gị bụ anọ, ịnụnụ go na imbe gụrụ akwụkwọ na-eme ọfụma n'akwụkwọ. Is it possible? Is it possible? So this lobbyist, according to her here, but I said, the reason why these people will gain a lot of supporters, according to what this woman said. This woman is an Israeli citizen. He's not maybe he's from America lobbying in Israel. No, they are an Israel citizen lobbying in Israel parliament, and I believe if care is not taken himself, they may be the member of the parliament, because according to them here, they said they are a Biafra lobbyist and they are in Israel parliament in Jerusalem, according to this video. So do you want to tell me if all these groups around all those groups you and I know now, do you want to tell me if they are the people that is lobbying, send these people that is lobbying, by now internet question may go prum. But the government of United States of Biafra, they are silent achievers. I believe a lot of things is going on that they have never disclosed for me and you. Now the one way we see, now they know, now we know, now we can talk. What of the one they don't want you to see? Do you know why these people will get a lot of supporters in Israel? I will tell you. And the reason why Israel may recognize Biafra very soon, I will tell you here. Orange go kwa ima some of you amaro no set go, o set go, because help me share this video, like, comment, and that is if you are here and they have never subscribed to this channel, you can do well to do so. Like, comment, like others that is commenting. By doing all those things, it will help YouTube to recommend this video to other Biafrans. Why these people is gaining more supporters according to what they say? No be me talk am, na them talk am. Say they are in Israel parliament lobbying for Biafra recognition, and according to what she said there, they are gaining a lot of supporters. According to her, she said those supporters will sign in their statement, in their will sign in the state, in the document of the statement of something. He said there. They said there. You understand? Those documents they signed, they will later join it with Guinea, with the document of what happened in Finland on 29th November 2024, and combine it together and submit it to who? To Benjamin Netanyahu, the Prime Minister of Israel. I don't know. See, the reason why these people will get a lot of supporters is because somebody they call Natafali. Are you still remember? If you do still remember me on the comment section, somebody Natafali, that guy over even the time as in the canon. Normally talk about Biafra in Israel, and that guy came out. In fact, that guy Natafali, you can find him on Facebook, Twitter. The guy do talk about Biafra, and that guy, I have seen him times without number. Yeah. My network. I fear my network. They fear my network. My network, I don't know what is wrong with it. So that guy Anakpon Atafali, I believe Israel people was the first, I can just say was the first country when Mazen Namde cannot started broadcast that cannot say they don't know anything about Biafra. As in, if those that is in their government with from the time Mazi, our leader Mazi Namde cannot started broadcasting, if those in their government were not there during the time what happened in 1967 happened, at least by now, the recent time, all this one cannot say that they don't know anything about Mazi Nnamdi Mazi, they cannot say that they don't know anything about Biafra. They cannot say they don't know anything about Biafra. So Natafali has done a very good work. And that is why it makes these people's work very, very easy to them, because you can see them testifying that they are gaining a lot of supporters in Israel parliament. As long now na street of Israel, no, that is not what that woman said. She said that they are gaining a lot of supporters in the Israel parliament. Ebe ndị nwe obo ala Israel ọnọ. Ebe ha na-akpa ebe a na-apịa other countries ụtalị. Ewere ya ọmata tebụl na Israel parliament inwego ụgba. Kemgbe eburu Nigeria matter into, I can just tell you that because of these people lobbying Israel, make suddenly Israel get up and talk about Christian genocide in Nigeria. Biafra Biago, I don't know for you. Biafra Biago. Didn't you see where America come into Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's matter? Didn't you see? Now Nigeria is holding American citizen. Now, if Nigeria is not care, as in if Nigeria is not being careful about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu before, now they will be more careful about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because as it stands now, they are holding a citizen of America. Now so it be. See, this is an interesting time to be alive. Interesting time to be alive. The United States of Biafra is doing wonders. I swear. For United States of Biafra to penetrate into Israel government, I swear, I drop cap. If on that, not bad. Although I don't blame you if you are following their new ATM. Do you know why I'm not blaming you? In all now, then they pay you. That is career agitators. Often about career agitators. Your future and the future of your generation to generation. And your future and future of generation to generation. Kiji akpọ career agitator. And that about career agitator in America ishinketa egburu. In America, ile megasi na kweshiri igoshi gị sị gị government of Biafra is at work. Ihe na-emegasi na kweshiri igoshi gị sị gị when all those mugus come to ask the money that you don't want to be in USB, but you want after fundraising that the government of Biafra should come and account for you. There will be one corner asking, are you not seeing what I am seeing? Suddenly, buying stop in Biafra land. You listen now. Suddenly. That's why I told some of us that the problem some of us get is because some of us don't know the level and the stage this struggle is. Our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu started with awareness. And that awareness, we left awareness to arms struggle. When we left awareness to arms struggle, some people who refused to know the difference between creating awareness and armed struggle, we left them there. All from Abundi underground workers. Say me, the US is wise. We left them there. We come to arms struggle. Now, I am a arms struggle. During the time of our PM Simon Ekpa, Arab go arms struggle. Onye nwa mere ndị Arab na arms struggle na jiwe na agwa gị ha ka na-ekwu woto because ha na-ekwu woto. Then Arab go ebe ahụ ngwa oya na continue the woto. We are not seeing the woto again. Now, ihe nọ n'elu bụ diplomatic approach. Diplomatic approach. Ndị nwe long leg. Those who has something to offer. Those who are very educated. Those who are known international, national and internationally. Those who can easily penetrate into any government, no matter how strong your government is. Those who can, okay, what is wrong with some of us? Able to buy some of us. If, see, listen, now, anytime you fail to understand the stage in this struggle, definitely upon a track, Jena Koiri. If you fail to know the stage and on a struggle, one day you can never understand. Ndị Arab on awareness during our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, ha ka nọkwa dia. Ịma ngwa gente, because when our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is there, he created awareness. At a certain stage, he switched into arms struggle. Eba hakono zebulie. Ụfọdụ enwere echiche. Our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, when he is creating awareness, he's creating awareness as he's switching into arms struggle. That is when he created Eastern Security Network. Some people are marrow. Our PM Simon Ekpa have to pick it up. That arms struggle. Elu arms struggle cannot until Guinea me. Until Ebru our PM Simon Ekpa. But before Ebru our PM, if not, we would have still be in arms struggle right now. And kind of arms struggle. When no go penetrate into America, if we the different. With your arms struggle, you cannot penetrate into America. So now, our leader switch go into arms struggle. Then, Eburie, our PM, pick it up. Our PM continue there. With arms struggle at a certain stage to switch into this diplomatic approach. Our Deputy Prime Minister, Her Excellency Dr. Ngozi Orabweze, picked it up from there. When he picked it up from there, Guinea Mezie, Ebidozie, diplomatic Guinea approach. Half no your government now bu ebe ama abu ha kwukwa n'okwu o shekie obodo Nigeria nwanne, they will begin to lobby. Oh, young mere. This, let me read comment first. Santos Chrysanthus, God bless you. You're welcome, my brother. He said, good evening, my brother. Continue with the truth because it will set the unbelievers free, including the saboteurs. Okay, brother Santos Chrysanthus, you're welcome. Oh, you're welcome. He said, you're welcome, my brother. How can you know? It thinks freedom not be your mate. Number one, you must gain mind. You must gain mind. Number two, keep mute. Abaigo na diplomatic approach. Etu ano na Biafra n'aka Biafra. Aranye go ihe gbasatara Biafra na n'aka ndị America. Werezi isi Nigeria. Ewere isi Israel, were nke Nigeria, ma nke America pịakọ ya ọnụ. Apịakọ ya ọnụ. Now, mụ na gị bụ amezie gịnị? Je na-ekirifa. Efunuge ebe busu cat. Amamifu nwa na-akpa ya na bai anyị na-akpa bụ busu, pussy cat. Ifunu ebe pussycat gburu agwọ ka ngwa gị ka o shegbu agwọ. Pussycat fụ agwọ na ihe ga na-atageti bụ isi dị agwọ, depending how big agwọ ahụ dị. O nwere ike ọ nọrọ n'ụsọ na monitor dị agwọ before ị mara ihe na-eme, ịmụ na adị smart. Fia ọbịado dị agwọ aka n'isi, tabiri isi, rapia, jee nọrọ one corner na watch dị agwọ. Because isi apụgo na dị agwọ na-agbaghalịzi, ọ na-awọcha, ọ ga-anọ n'ụsọ na-awọchi ya. O nwere ike ọ ma na isi ahụ ọ tabiri that time ajụgo oyi, o jee buruzie dị isi na-ata, rapụ ogwe ya, ọ nọrọ ebe ahụ na-eme eri, o megharịcha, o ji nwayọọ jee burie riwe. That is exactly what happened now. Biafra government ewere oge isi America, were nke Israel, were nke Nigeria pịakọ ya ọnụ na jee nọrọ n'ụsọ na-ekirifa. Ọ ihe na-eme kịta. Zoo na anụzie hot. There is a, let me read something. Ihe mere, let me read something. Me read something. Abụrụ na m ga-abịa gowe no, ihe m na-eme ka read the headline, then we leave it. Read the headline. This thing, he had the riha say, breaking. Gente. Breaking. Justice Omotosho, who was accused of bias in the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case, shortlisted for Court of Appeal appointment. Yeah. Okay. The document go read the shortlist. I don't want to begin to read the whole this thing. I don't want to begin to read it, but layer. Breaking, Justice Omotosho, who was accused of bias in the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case, shortlisted for Court of Appeal appointment. Kanjidebeba. Akwifgie. Efrea. Nigeria government now amaro ihe na-eme ha. They know that something is happening to them, but they don't know what is going on. This thing America made recently, Emego, it is must, whether Nigeria like it or not, they must take care of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Whether they like it or not, but take it or you leave it. That is where America want to. From there, America will dive into Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's matter. Anekunka, Echibo, and also Echibo, and also Government of Biafra, United States of Biafra are silent achievers. That money you pay every Saturday, that money me and you pay every Saturday. Ega da alani, ega or da alani at all. Ega nwere honor. Suddenly, Alibo become calm because diplomatic approach abatagia. This time around, Abrozio no, up going at that stage. Stage of shooting woto. Up going at that stage. And that is exactly the Ntonala Mazi Nnamdi Kanuji. Ntonala Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Because during the time of awareness, a critical awareness, some people remain in awareness, trying to imitate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu when our leader then, Hakanodia, on the awareness. Can awareness give you Biafra? Awareness, can it give you Biafra? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu being our leader, a switch go from awareness to arms struggle. That is where he created Eastern Security Network. He created it. Instead of the so-called DOS to maintain on that arms struggle, Makantona Mazi Nnamdi Kanu happen. Instead of them to maintain, they remain on creating awareness. Critical awareness enough now. Our lead, our PM Simon Ekpa, who know what our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu wants, have to pick it up. To pick it up. Network, okay. Now network, my people. So our PMS Simon Ekpa pick it up there. Arms struggle. Then arms struggle. Okay, na rapper arms struggle. Ụfọdụ neba na-asị na Ngozi kwuru na ọ ga-eme woto. Ngozi kwuru na ọ ga-eme woto. Why Ngozi? Because na ha maro the template. Eji na-eso ihe. Okay. I create awareness by an arms struggle. That's why during that arms struggle, our PMS Simon Ekpa wagesege that natural conventional war. Okay. That I don't want conventional Guinea war. You're telling me that conventional war, makananya mana at a time naga rap that armed struggle, because if you want armed struggle to use it and get Biafra, maybe you may not really declare Biafra the way you really declare it. He questioning mebu ijirembo so Nigeria. Etu Ojukwu merie. Ojukwu onwere any document obido generate ba nke, although he redeclared Biafra, yeah. He redeclared Biafra, he generated document, yeah. But onwere ihe mere when he redeclared Biafra, generated that document, then ndị aburu egbe sie, then you don't have any other options than to defend, than Biafrans to defend themselves. But this time around, ọ bụrụ na ifiliri no egbe ga-enye gị Biafra, when you declare full-time conventional ihena. You declared full-time so Nigeria. Irapu going to Onwerike, by the time Ije na ihena subdue Nigeria, you begin to hear congratulations. 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 Now you begin to generate some papers. You begin to generate some papers. You begin to sign treaty, because ijirigegbe like udi hande ihe na na-eme ke ihe na akpọfa Ambazonia, because ijirigegbe jide ndị a ha sokombo. But as far as you did not do that, here in Rebam struggle, we did not fight second war. Here in then ba am struggle. Iyotago kaingwakwanda that our territory is our territory, whether you like it or not. Iyotago. So our PMS Simon Ekpa a channel lugo mwete na ya achọwago ịhapụ ịhapụ ihe gbasatara armed struggle to diplomatic distance. Ohibe redeclaration. Eba ke redeclare char Biafra. Ashina armed struggle bahana bahina ihe gbasatara diplomatic approach. Some people we left them there. Anya wapunda na agwagi ane gushishi umazala, ane gushishi umajala, rapo majala, ane. Santos said, Fallback Republic, are you hearing the truth from Mazi Ezekona? Thank you, sir. Thank you. Ane gushishi umazala. Then ahapu kwa hebaho araprofadia. Araprofana na armed struggle. We left them there. When we left them in armed struggle, what happened? When we left them there, okay, now you say you want to fight, you still need that armed struggle. Oh yeah, now continue. We don't leave you there. Instead, Haga continue the armed struggle. Bobby Gozara Fulani, Bobby Koiriba. According to a comment, I engage you with treat in Ghana. Okay, need the comment. Network. According to Charles Richard said, Mazi, if 8 years which document is he going to submit? Because then don't want to remain in Yotago. They don't want to remain there. You went to Finland. You redeclare Biafra. You take the government. Network or rap. It's not call two, because before you begin to lobby, before you begin to call lobbyists to lobby for you, you see a good result, you must present your document. That document, that document now, this is where this video come in. Let's play this video. Let's know whether
the Prime Minister. It's good to talk to you, and before anything else, I want you to know that I'm signing now, as we speak, Israel's official recognition of Somaliland and its right of self-determination. Our friendship is...
Now, what do you see on the table of Benjamin Netanyahu, the Prime Minister of Israel? What do you see there? That thing you see on his table where he wants to sign now is the document that comprises the declaration of Somaliland about 30-something years ago, if I am not mistaken. Imagine, make nobody deceive. Don't allow anybody to tamper with your brain. The document is it. Makana, Charles Richard say, Mazi, if ATM go to lobby and they ask him of document, which document is he going to submit? This document in Afeba now, maybe Somaliland have submitted this document to Israel over how many years? Keep on lobbying for Benjamin Netanyahu to recognize them. But suddenly, this thing happened. All these people you see, CRC, HIV, ZZC, manding case na have fall back. Now appearing from one gate in America to another gate, Nebuari Apande Ama Jehovah. My brother, in which document, if anybody want to recognize them, because whoso why in webinar, a career agitators, they don't want to agree that they are career agitators. They are living on lies. Lies. They don't want to allow God to use them. They don't want. Iburegbe. Obuni Iburegbe na anakwe na ni declare go conventionally na our PM uku. No worry, by the time forget the declaration or not. If there is forget the declaration, kwa ihe ka ndị Ambazonia shwe kunke ha ihe. Ambazonia nwere ike na etu ha no, although I believe now I'm struggle obro conventional war. Etu ha na akwa ya na ọ bụ na ha mecha jiri egbe subdue and down, what will happen? If they did not declare anything, nke ha ji submit ya some document to any country. Ha submit ya the Cameroon Hana Kwambo since. Before you know what thing that happen, you begin to hear congratulations will begin to fly, and you begin to see some countries signing treaty with them. But this one is that you have redeclared, and that redeclaration is in internet. Many countries know that we have redeclared. The document is in the government, the document, the Biafra redeclaration document. What happened in Finland on 29th November 2024 is in the table of many presidents, including Nigeria government. Whatever you are saying, they want to hear. Now, inside that document, this document you are seen on the table of Benjamin Netanyahu, the document is the document of Somali land declaration years ago. You're telling now. And I believe this document has been in Ibrahim Netanyahu's, Benjamin Netanyahu's table for long. Recently, he remembered it. And that is where you see
seminal and historic. So I'm very, very happy, and I'm very proud of this. Mr. President.
Mr. Prime Minister.
It's good to talk to you, and before anything else, I want you to know that I'm signing now, as we speak.
Say, look at the nonsense an adult saying. Can you stop making a mockery of yourself? This is one of those that is following India Nebuari Akpama Jehovah. Fallback Republic. Brigi. Onde rapreba kukofunwe ha jepe Finland. Jebe Finlando. Jerry declare Biafra. Jeche ba bata. Ajo ha ke he ha jere dia. And we went there to generate document. When we generate that document, we take it fall back, and after falling back, we will sleep there. Maybe from there we'll begin to. If you are not foolish, how can your mother call you Emeka? Emeka Wage. Your mother call you Emeka, oh. This Okoko. Your mother call you Emeka. You did not recognize yourself as Emeka. And you want another person to recognize you as Emeka. Are you not daft? No, now, Emeka, I beg, make us see this comment. I can't no na mamife abrogi grawko. Immediately, amamife chukwu nyere gi jiwe bi ụwa. Immediately, it is not with you. You are an imbecile. And when you become an imbecile, what will happen? When you mere no wa amamifa kogoge, and nothing education can do about it. If I am lying, you tell me that I am lying. Like this guy Anna Emeka now. See his comment. Look at the nonsense an adult is saying. Can you stop making a mockery of yourself? If I give this idiot link now to come up here now, he will tear on. Owafuo. Link now. See abatakene. How I am making mockery of myself now. He will tear on. Amamifa bro gigrawko, my brother. If not, ndina grawko, you no go see them. You could hear millionaires. You remember? You want America to recognize you. Because I'm na issue na one of, you are not sounding like people person that is supporting politician. I'm na one of all these groups that is fooling themselves. Na sige na haka na log na ekwihe gbasata Biafra. I'm one of the career agitators. Yes, I know that you are career agitators based on your comment here. Based on your comment. Based on your comment. Make now follow me read. Your mama born you and call you this a maker. And you do not recognize that a maker. And you want another person to recognize you as a maker. Or only beribeka or only riri. No, now one no. Erigeri riegi obrakwa na erigi no nwo mmiri nke a bụ na erigi nọrọ na ndo kwa ụtaba kpọcha ụtaba mee aka n'iko na larie. My man Honorable Chuks, longest time. Honorable Chuks, you go tell me where you go since so. Chai, longest time, my man. Otego, Honorable Chuks. Erigogi, and Erigogi, Blerigogi, one. Erigogi, you have allowed them to send Satan he will read this bottle, does somewhere. Now Bobara Nelwe, now Poku, one spirit, before you know waiting they happen. Because that spirit Amaragona Omerogo something in a morpher to this bottle. Oyenkara and it was hard now. This one can never get sense again. It's a no sausage oge mother way go go. Mobukwa na enwe ihe deal na ho. Mobukwa na enwe ihe diko. Na gwa gị na abụrụ oge eji mmadụ wee gwọ ọgwụ ego ma ọ bụkwa na something like that dị ụnyaahụ bụ oge eririe onye nke erigie na Emeka na erielie doing job for Biafra. Thank you so much. MNK has won that. Yes, I saw the video, but I tried to post the video. Then tell me say the thing contains what is it called? Because of one video I added there. Erigo onye nke abule rigie, and the way him mad, onwe nge I cannot block you. You know erigi Emeka eriela gị nnọọ erigi gwogwo erichara gị nnọọ kwa ụtaba yotago. So it's not my fault. Nerigi abro my own fault. It is not my fault. Erapo eriela gị mumu. Do you know what pains me about these people? What pains me about these people is that they don't go to do fundraising there because they know that is a lie. If from USB, now we are heading ahead to 2 years now. People are still contributing tirelessly. Obruna USB now ashiko oga every day. If yesterday when I was listening to fundraising, when I was streaming fundraising, one man indicated that since then, since ebido fall back ko riba no nya bu o join back iota no nya. If it is a lie, if USB is a lie, you wouldn't have seen people contribute. As in, before we know what happened, this one will resign, go somewhere, go to talk yet, or kochakwa, or J1 corner Jesu Ike. Because before you come out, I'm gonna go. Obron sons are going to be doing Biafra tao, and we're going to neighbor te. Obrota can give a mass in Nam de Cana Walidante. Obrota can give our PM Monte. Obrokwana can give our deputy prime minister ante. Obrokwana can be the way now watch here was a Biafra. You're in now, Waggy. Abbias na fool yourself, like as if na here was a Biafra na onyos on the queer was a Biafra marionako. Iya na-ekwu bụ marakene stage anonymie no nyewa bụ problem inwere. Immediately you know that yes, so this stage we have left this stage, automatically you will be delivered. Now if you come there pretend that you are, as in you are among those following diplomatic approach, then I have to say which document. Let me play this video again. Happy Sunday, my good brother. You're welcome, Elum. You're welcome. Santos said the fallback children are coming out gradually, like a maker who don't want to know the truth to set him free. Honestly, immediately you know the truth. Only that truth is what we do. What we deliver you. You don't need pastor. You don't need any native doctor. You don't even need any soothsayer. What you need alone is accept the truth. Allow God to use you to see the truth, and you deliver. You will be delivered. And I say, and I pretend, a follow diplomatic approach. I will marry. And I pretend, really lie, and I pretend. None of the documents that was generated in Finland on 29th November 2024 was in your possession. None of the documents. None of the document is in your possession. And they are claiming, what if you, and they are claiming you are visiting Trump. What if you meet Trump and Trump asks you, okay, bring the document, let's sign. Then you begin to bring document how you change our PMS Simon Ekpa from Brigi and put your name, how you become ATM, how you become this, how those rubbish. Allow God to use you. Emeka Oluku, let's watch Benjamin Netanyahu, the Prime Minister of Israel. The book you see here, you can see my mouse. The book you see here now is the document of Natafali, the document of which country is that, self? The thing is skipping my mind. So that is their document, and our own document is what the lobbyists of Israel, those two ladies, or how many they may be, those documents, our own document is what they were trying to make sure that it meets Benjamin Netanyahu. The processes, according to the woman, you hear her said they are gaining supporters that will sign their statement or their statement document. Let's play that video again. Don't allow anybody to deceive you or to help you pollute your brain. They will help you rubbish your brain. You begin to reason upside down. Begin to reason upside down. Let's watch this video.
And shalom everyone in Biafra. This is me, Rachel Mossel, speaking from our parliament, Israeli parliament in Jerusalem, doing my weekly activity, my weekly commitment. As I promised, this is what I'm doing every week. I'm meeting another and more parliament members, getting more supporters to our cause, which is very important. It is not something that is done quickly. We have to be here every week to get more and more supporters, because these supporters are going to sign on our statement document, which will finally go to the...
These supporters will sign on their statement document. As signed there, the parliament, and was there enough supporters assigned just their statement document. It will penetrate into the office of Benjamin Netanyahu straight. The office. Their prime minister will not have any other options than to sign and recognize Biafra. Then I recognize Biafra. It just say na Nigeria. Oh God, you go, because by that time, it will go a strong nation, and immediately these people recognize you. Automatically, America is behind you. And then somebody like Mekabiana Akoiri. Chidubeme Manuel, thank you, brother. Thank you, brother Lee. So please help me like, comment, and share this video. Anthony Umeji, he said, Ezekuna Son Official, good evening from Chile, South America. God bless your platform, my brother. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you. Enough for an old man. Amam na imeka ha na-ekwu okwu Biafra. Ndị nke na-alụbeghị nwanyị. Few of ime anyị na-alụbeghị nwanyị na-ekwu okwu Biafra. Maybe na you don't want to marry. Na old man nwegoro a grandchildren. An old man or old woman nwegoro grandchildren. An old man or old woman, if na ihe gbasatalo, if na on a claim na ya bụ professor of this and that, bịa na akọ ka onye riri. You see, an elderly human being, somebody na abroad by that matter, somebody na claim na ya bụ professor of this and that. Biana akoko onye na-enwere uche o. Anaki obra akụkọ. And there's anyone amaros is so Igbo. I try so Igbo now. For some of them, Beba na Paliai. Hey, he did not go to school. He did not go to school. But I say reasoning. If you na go and feel in a ni nwere uche n'uche adọrọ gị at all. Unlike what I said here. Immediately ebupụrụ injin a Chukwu nyere gị iji wee bi ụwa. When they forget education, it's not for you. And don't worry, anybody can do about it. Apple. If you see education when he made it all your life. You will not learn how to write your name. How can somebody that claims I could remember one senator from our side. So the thing made you an issue. Thank God no more. Up to today, Kamana Ineku. The man if you want to make them chop you, then go chop you. Eriegi. My happy without government of United States of Biafra tell you that they are the people behind this. Obo ni muche truly ni muche. Igama truly no government of Biafra no behind that. And Amiku said so. If truly ni chori gwonwegeziokwu, igama truly ni aneme no government of Biafra no behind that. If I na Feba now, president of prime minister of Israel, exactly what is happening here now will soon happen. Watch what is going to happen. Okwa election kana hana kwado na ma obu na ha bidobe. Okwa election kana kwado kita. Election. Okay. Few months. Highest 1 year and 5 months or 1 year and 6 months now. Ejebe na ya na-eji to vote. With your mind, for your mind now, for your mind now, what do you think? Do you think that these people are preparing for election? Their president over last year now, did anybody know his whereabouts? No, abunima his whereabouts. Pitabia kuena. Akwana katana ebupute roba again. Ugwagi na no young abu your president. Nkana larigo since last year. Nobody know his whereabouts. Agwoge meme na giniru. Agbabugo and I want to repeat it. You see Nigeria. Something will happen. Either then divide by themselves, or then cause trouble by themselves, or exactly what you are seeing on my screen now happened in Nigeria. That threatens. Either then peacefully divide, or they cause trouble, or then cause trouble. The first day I saw this video, I said, this is a clear indication. It is a strong message to Nigeria. Olola anyị terozi anya, amamu ka isi akwado. Ola, ọ bụ na ị na-ebe a, ị na-eche na Nigeria ga-eru 2030. My brother, my sister, abeg, you need somebody to help you. It's over. As in, amam ka mmesi we gwa gị, but it's getting over. What go over? Anya lago. In many ways. You don't know what is happening with their president now. If their president as then done the rumor it is. If not true say Ikpai, make I tell you, Yoruba no go green. Because immediately you hear say Ikpai now. Oga, you see that man behind him. He's the Boko Haram commander. That's why I even they pray. Make it not buy. Even the video of Joseph Okechukwu that I want us to choke him out. Because these people don't take over already. They don't take over already. If you don't even know what in the happen, I've told you times without number that Nigeria is Islamic state. Those guys that is fighting is not fighting to make Nigeria an Islamic country. It is an Islamic country already. That is why immediately Benjamin Netanyahu recognized Somaliland. Nigeria joined other Islamic countries to condemn it. What those guys are fighting is to pass Sharia law. Let that Sharia law that is in existence in northern part of the zoo Kobiana Alabai. But by that time, as I dressed now, because I dress like this, they will say make them cut one of my hand. Some of you are getting punish. You know, so Gabriel. Some of you, Abroga. Abroga, if I any mention some of you, Ishikage Bupu. I believe Emmanuel Koku Biafra for the moon. For the moon, I'm a rival on me. Abroka Emechaka ka Sharia law. We're on the now. Nobody get to it's a yakwa now, Bruna. Maybe because now yakwa, it is exposing my body. Maybe they will decide to remove one of my hand or to remove one of my eyes or to remove one of my leg because na my dress or dress. Some of you say for Ishikage bubri. Some of you will go down for it. Nah, so abroad Nigeria, abroad Islamic country. No, Nigeria is already Islamic country. mana ndị na-alụ ọgụ ka Nigeria ga-esi ihe a na-alụrụ ọgụ wụ ka emee Nigeria and a Sharia state, as in let a Sharia this thing bịa na Nigeria. Anyị a na-ekwu anọrọ ebe a na-ekwu okwu Biafra since over we are getting to 2 years now. Ndị beribe ọkwa Ngozi Arabu Fulani onwenugo anything ha mere tangible since. No, ọ bụ na onwegoro anything emara ha mere tangible since a na-ekwu okwu leridikelu Biafra na pụta bịa kwuo ya. Of course, you cannot see any tangible thing from them because they are career agitators. They are not here because they want to get Biafra for you. Yes. Yes. And Nami said so. They are career agitators. And not about because they want to get Biafra. But they are here because they want to make money. They are here because they want you to contribute money and give them. Let's get Benjamin, the chief of all chief. One of the powerful president, one of the powerful, oh my goodness. The whole world knows him. The whole world. Achitekwana onye nke a na-abụ ihe o ji wee dị dangerous, dị karịa dangerous nyanwa itu efere ya na-abụ ikwe makam ọsọ gị nọrọ godo with your family or just pick nwa gbagbuo oge ebe ị nọ. Also get Norogodo na be inside hole. If you want to buy you, he will come and single you out down, delete you. Kahaga. Go.
Israel's official recognition of Somaliland and its right of self-determination. Our friendship is seminal and historic. So I'm very, very happy and I'm very proud of this day, and I want to wish you and the people of Somaliland the very, very best there. And of course, I'll communicate to President Trump your willingness and desire to join the Abraham Accords. So thank you, Mr. President. Please convey my best regards and the best regards of the people of Israel to the independent people of Somaliland.
Because I am seeing what's called more international communities.
Don't hear them. This thing you see here, you will hear it about Biafra since.
Set the record straight on so many misconceptions out there regarding President Trump's plan to deliver the persecuted Christians of Nigeria. There have been a lot of videos, people saying all kinds of stuff. I've seen too many.
You are very ignorable indeed. You're welcome, Chino Nyerem Abai. You're welcome. So now, let's come down to listen to him. This is Joseph Okechukwu. He's one of those that talk about politics, but they don't like to talk about Biafra. He's talking about politics, reaching where they will put name Biafra in order to suit the narrative of what they were talking about Biafra. When then we are talking about politics, get to where they're supposed to talk to put Biafra in order to suit their narrative, what they are talking about. They will skip that name, Biafra. They will skip that name, Biafra, instead of them to mention that name. But suddenly, they are the people that is telling you that you should get ready. I want to now say, get ready that it is over. Because he gave video now. Before we continue, listen.
People have been reaching out to me, asking me, Joe, how possible is that ever going to be? How can you say peaceful when you know it will never be peaceful and all of that? And I'm asking, why shouldn't it be peaceful? Why must everything be violent? Hi everyone, I hope you're doing great today. So lately I've been pushing for a peaceful national divorce in Nigeria.
You don't hear them? He gave video now. That he is lobbying for peaceful national divorce. So
political
now,
analysts or geopolitical analysts
there
saying
are
all
the
kinds
people that is telling you now because Biafra. People like this are saying that they don't like how Mazen Namdekana is doing it. They don't like how Simon Ekpa is doing it. They don't like talking about Biafra. But what is going on today? Get ready that it is over. Get ready. Stop what you're doing. Get ready. We are going, because according to first video I just played now, you hear him said he is lobbying for national peaceful divorce. That is working to make sure that Nigeria divide peacefully. So this video now, about his recent video, on that you should get ready, that it is over, that Nigeria is gone. Eba now koga wage atmato Israel bulobi basatara Nigeria. Let's watch the video.
stuff just based on certain templates that they were already used to. But understand this, like I always said, international politics is very fluid, and it's not a one-size-fits-all kind of stuff. It's something that changes with time. And if you don't flow with the change, you're going to get carried away by what you are coming from. For instance, if you had an experience with a particular president of the United States of America, you might be standing the risk of translating the actions of the next president of America based on the experience you have with the previous president, forgetting that policy changes happen when presidents change. Okay? And there are so many other dimensions and dynamics that actually are not static. They are very dynamic. So you have to be flexible and dynamic enough to be able to understand what is going on. Now, let's come down to what has been going on. You know how that there has been a massive campaign, a massive outcry, in fact, global outcry against Christian genocide in Nigeria. You know how that started, how that Bill Maher, the American journalist and comedian, how that he raised the alarm, and then the thing caught fire all over the place, and everybody started talking about Christian genocide in Nigeria, and all the madness that's been going on in Nigeria began to come out now because the mainstream media never reported any one of these things. But today, the rest is history. Everybody now knows about the genocide that's been going on in Nigeria for the better part of the last 15 to 17 years, if not even more than that. And nobody was talking about it in the media. All we've been hearing about was Palestine, 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 Palestine. And the moment President Trump decided to step in, people began to claim that, oh, he's trying to come and take our oil, he wants to take our minerals and all kinds of stuff. And I've had to address that in the past. But now, let's cut straight to the chase, right? I want to give you a historical background of why we are where we are today. I want to tell you exactly what is going to happen and why what is going to happen is actually going to happen. Many people do not know where this whole thing started. You know that Bill Maher made a video and everybody started talking about the genocide, but you don't know what happened before that. I told everyone in one of the videos I made, I think that video needs to be showed. Maybe I'm just going to play that video for you to see briefly. So you can see how that I spoke about Israel's involvement. And just in the last week alone, a lot of people have now seen Israel has come out in the open and talked about this. In fact, the day the United States of America bombed Sokoto, the Lakurawa terrorist group, their base in Sokoto was bombed. The same day that Donald Trump ordered for the bombing of that base, that terrorist base, it was that same day that Benjamin Netanyahu, for the first time in his Christmas Day message, mentioned the Nigerian situation. This was probably about a week or two after I had made a video to tell you guys that Israel is definitely going to get involved in this because Israel is going to stand a major risk if the terrorists of Nigeria are allowed to gain access to the oil wealth of Nigeria. Listen briefly to that video right now.
ọ bụrụ na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ị ga-ama na okwu bụ ihe mbụ na the target of these people that is fighting is to take over Nigeria and take over the natural mineral resources in Nigeria, and that Nigeria has enough natural mineral resources to use to invade America and Israel. Our leader, Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, ekwubughị ihe mbụ. Now. So this thing on the Kweba now, and that is why Israel, Israel Prime Minister Abronye, the man, they will stop at nothing until they divide Nigeria. They will stop at nothing until they divide Nigeria. Let's hear.
All the three major tribes in Nigeria, Igbo, Hausa, Yoruba, the Igbos are the only ones who have staunchly, vehemently resisted the introduction and imposition and spread of Islam in their territory. They have resisted it vehemently. Till this day, Igbos make up 99% Christian or animist or traditional worshippers. And that's why
both video
they don't take Igbos for granted. They're going to plan well. They're going to use everything within their power, and they will invade and they will hit, and they will hit from every corner and make sure that everything bows to them so that they can take. But you know the caveat here. Going to Igbo land isn't just about taking them because of the fact that they have not allowed Islam to thrive. There is something, the oil. The eastern part of Nigeria is the oil belt. And everybody is scared that the moment they lay a hold on the oil belt, that Abuja will be the next one that will fall. And when that happens, you have a whole nation, the most populous black nation on earth, with the biggest oil wealth you can think of in Africa, in the hands of terrorists. Do you see how quickly they will spread their extremist ideology across the continent of Africa? And how that they will now be able to fund serious attacks
Suddenly, the prime minister I love so, you see, for him to open his mouth and say something about Nigeria, it's over. Let's watch this video. Upon a video now, one of his video, he said something. Upon a video now, no Kuriya Nchokokwa na this particular video. I mean, Joseph Okechukwu on another video on Gebute. Maybe from that video that is following up, we conclude.
In Nigeria.
At the time I was making this video, nobody believed that Israel was going to get involved. But then, by the time you finish watching...
But today, Israel is involved. Full time. Israel cannot do any other thing. You cannot see Israel talk again. Before, if we now, that video play on a recognized Somaliland will be something you will see. This guy, Borihewu Nata. As in, Emma, Yanwa on a Singlish of Mofuma, Ojino Mayo, Koda Iho Bolala, and waiting this guy talk here. This video and the other video, I think it is 3 parts. If it is real that you want to be Biafra, Igamano usoro Biafra geshiwe ebia and all the go so. This 2026, this 2027. Ena kwasiku yo zogu hamazikwa. After this year and next year, I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
This video today, you will understand how there's no going back at this stage. Let's go back to many years ago. The Bauchi state governor was on Channels television. A topic that came up that people were rumoring on. Everybody thought that topic was just rumors. They were just a lie. The guy literally came out and admitted that the Nigerian needs to walk into Nigeria in droves from different parts of Africa. He mentioned Gambia, Senegal, all over the place. This happened, and the guys were so confused. I mean, I remember watching this live when that happened. I was as confused as the journalists who were asking the governor, what are you talking about, sir? Are you really saying that these guys are going to be allowed to come into Nigeria funded by the federal? And the guy was busy saying that the Fulani man is just a global citizen. Can you imagine the lunacy? How ludicrous this is, that the Fulani man is a global citizen, that wherever he lands is his own country. If he lands in Bayelsa, Bayelsa is his place. He's indigenous to Bayelsa. If he lands in Enugu, then he's indigenous to Enugu. If he lands in Sokoto or Kano, he's indigenous. If he lands in Benue, he's indigenous to Benue. Can you imagine this? This actually happened. And just so that we don't argue too much about this, I want you to listen. Just take a few minutes and listen to some excerpts from that video.
I said there is a lot of mistrust and misconception with regards to the Fulani man. The Fulani man is a global or an African person. He moves from the Gambia, from Senegal, and his nationality is just a Fulani man. And as a person, I may have my relations in the Cameroon, but they are also Fulani men. I have relations because from the maternal side, I'm a Fulani man. And that is why we want to educate people. A Fulani man sees himself as a Bayelsan, as somebody coming from the Niger Delta, because he speaks the Niger Delta language, which you and I don't. And of course, we would have to just take this as part of our own heritage, something that is African, and that we cannot just close the border and say the Fulani man is just a Nigerian or this. No. In most cases, the crises are precipitated by those outside Nigeria. When there is a reprisal, it is not the Fulani man within Nigeria that causes it. It is that culture of getting revenge, which is embedded in the tradition of the Fulani man, that attracts reprisal from all over the
If
world.
I understand it, does that mean that those Fulani men who are maybe domiciled in other countries who move around, they can come into the country and this plan will accommodate them as well?
Yes, that's what we want to do.
This is so mind-boggling. That's why I kept saying that if this video had come out at a time like this, I bet you a lot of people will say this is AI. It's not real. That there's no way anybody can be talking like this. That this happened. And guess what happened? Muhammad Buhari came to power May 29, I believe, 2015. By 2016, a program was launched in Nigeria. Guess what the program was? The program was called Operation Safe Corridor. Operation Safe Corridor is what we call it AKA Repentant Boko Haram or Repentant Terrorist Program. Repentant means that these guys created a program also funded by the federal government of Nigeria. A program that allows for terrorists, not just the Fulani now, not even the Fulani militia, terrorists that have come from outside the country and are operating in Nigeria, killing, maiming, decapitating people in Nigeria. They opened this thing so that through this so-called Operation Safe Corridor or Repentant Boko Haram program or the Repentant Terrorist program, they can be assimilated into a place that they claim they carry out rehabilitation for them. And every few months, they'll pour in hundreds of these guys into their place and then take them through some VIP entertainment program that they don't show everybody in the whole world to see. And when they are done after about a few months, maybe 2 months or so, they bring them out and call it graduation ceremony. Yeah. And at that graduation ceremony, they have now been christened repented or repentant Boko Haram members or repentant terrorists. And that means that these same terrorists from outside the country who have so-called been rehabilitated are now allowed to be integrated into the Nigerian society, being integrated to move as normal people. They are told that they can actually vie for any political post in Nigeria. They can become presidents, they can join the police, they can join the military, they can join immigration, they can join any civil service position they want to join in Nigeria. In my short life on earth, I've never seen anything, and yet that program since 2016 has remained until this day. Even under Bola Ahmed Tinubu, they are still doing it. In fact, the governor of Borno State came out in the news and claimed that so far they have integrated over 300,000 of these guys. Killers who disembowel pregnant women, open their womb and take out their babies and kill the babies. Who rape like it is no man's business, who actually destroy Christian villages, chase those Christians out of their villages. The ones they didn't kill, they kick them out, and those Christians have now ended up in IDP camps. If not for the awareness that was created and America getting involved in this, many people didn't know that we had close to 6 to 7 million Christians that are living in IDP camps, and they've been living there for more than a decade, probably even 15 years. What happened to their homes? They have been dispossessed of their farmlands and their homelands. By who? By the same Fulani people. Remember, it started with the governor admitting that they were coming. As they were coming from outside the country, from also state, they are now being resettled. And the only way they get resettled is by fighting to dispossess the original owners of the lands, of their lands and their farmlands. And that's why they were tight-lipped about it. No media in Nigeria was allowed to report it. Mainstream media, which is in cahoots with these guys, was never allowed to report it. They kept it all quiet until this outrage, this outcry came up. That's why my brother and friend, Congressman Riley Moore, came with a team to bring and talking about. No, they went on ground to see. They said in one location alone, they found
this
over
particular
Hi, everyone. Resettled. And the only way they get resettled is by fighting to dispossess the original owners of the lands, of their lands and their farmlands. And that's why they kept the whole idea of Christians in IDP camps so secret, tight-lipped about it. No media in Nigeria was allowed to report it. Mainstream media, which is in cahoots with these guys, was never allowed to report it. They kept it all quiet until this outrage, this outcry came up. That's why my brother and friend, Congressman Riley Moore, came with a team to Benue and they found out on their own,
this
no longer what
place,
we were posting and talking about. No, they went.
For this man, Alimon, to visit Benue State, JJ Bang bia tweet ni afro na Benue State na kemgbe ya pụtara ụwa na afro n'ubeghie na ihe anụrụ and ihe ya afro no na Benue State adịgo part of him till oge ya ga-arapụ ụwa. Ọ ihe dị man okwu ebe a ka ihe mgbu Nigeria bidoro ka na-ege ntị.
On ground to see. They said in one location alone, they found over 600,000 IDPs, internally displaced persons, all Christians. Imagine Plateau.
And the man, Raleigh Moore, is still active, pushing America to do something. He is very, very active, pushing America to do something. So, my brother, forget him. It's over. It's over. It's over.
Imagine Yobe, imagine Taraba, imagine Kaduna, imagine Borno. And all this went under the carpet, swept under the carpet. Nobody said anything until the
video Goshigina. I watch the same video of Joseph Okechukwu. Then Kayana where Kaya Vice President Izuna Shetima na threaten Israel. Ebo jere na threaten Israel. That is what triggered Israel to make statements who make recently. Anje na video Arab Godon Kananka Wana. That a mugu. Jena threaten Israel. Oche no yana Biafra negu. You go they chill with bigger boys.
Let me tell you where this started from. This outcry is as a result of the very undiplomatic behavior of Nigeria's vice president. And it happened when? This happened in September of this year. And this was September 24, 2025. And what was the occasion? It was a statement when the vice president of Nigeria, I'll give you the caption of his statement. It's a statement delivered by his...
But I will make you watch this video. All this good thing, all the watch this video. But please, if you are here and you never like, please do it to like, comment and share. If you comment, then there is need for you to comment so that we welcome you. There is need for you to comment so that you will be officially welcome. Let's go.
Excellency Kashim Shettima, GC. Video of your vice president where he was campaigning or canvassing for the freedom of Palestine. Let's not talk too much. I want you
where this Mugu, Atrome, this is where he threatened Israel. And that is why Israel decided to come into Nigeria problem. Let's hear him. Let's hear him. Man, United Nations program, general threat Israel. Again, just listen attentively. Nigeria and America never go to contrary from
is to divide us and to poison our humanity with a toxic rhetoric of hate. Our difference is the distance between shadow and light, between despair and hope, between the ruin of anarchy and the promise of order. We do not only fight wars, we pit and shelter the innocent victims of war. This is why we are not indifferent to the devastations of our neighbors near and distant. This is why we speak of the violence and aggression visited upon innocent civilians in Gaza, the illegal attack on Qatar, and the tensions that scar the wider region. It is not only because of the culture of impunity that makes such acts intolerable, but because our own bitter experience has taught us that such violence never ends while it begins. We do not believe that the sanctity of human life should be trapped in the corridors of endless debate. That is why we say, without stuttering and without doubt, that a two-state solution remains the most dignified path to lasting peace for the people of Palestine.
This is the vice president of Nigeria, not Palestine. The journey from Palestine, from Nigeria to Palestine by air is 3,700 kilometers. But the vice president of Nigeria was at the United Nations. And what formed the basis, the core of his speech was Palestine. Just stay calm and come with me. Let me walk you through the process of why we got to where we are. The section where he started talking about Palestine, it starts with number 9 of his points. Be patient with me. I'm going to read you something and explain to you what I'm reading, so you understand why Israel sees this as a matter of life and death. They must be involved. So the number 9 point he was making here in his speech, okay, you didn't hear that one. He says, Nigeria's soldiers and civilians carry a proud legacy. They have participated in 51 out of 60 United Nations peacekeeping operations since our independence in 1960. We have stood with our partners in Africa to resolve conflicts, and we continue that commitment today through the multinational Joint Task Force. At home, we confront the scourge of insurgency with resolve. From this long and difficult struggle with violent extremism, one truth stands clear. Military tactics may win battles measured in years, but in wars that span generations, it is values and ideas that deliver. The of Nigeria is about to talk about Palestine, and he started first of all by talking about the military might of Nigeria. Keep your mind on what I just said. You are about to speak on
Israel mecha unihe. Israel mecha unihe. Next time ono choice Nigeria na jejo Israel o ka anyị za Nigeria. Di beribe. Millet
peace for the people of Palestine. Israel's actions in Gaza and the bombing in Qatar, and you are saying it along with how mighty our military is, how powerful, how much wars we have fought, and the rest of them. And on top of that, you now say two-state solution. Knowing how sensitive these topics are, you're talking about two-state solution when you have people in your own country where you come from who are not even united. Nigeria is a forced union of so many nations in one. Even if no other person agrees to that, ask any Igbo person, ask any Biafran. 99.9% of Igbos today want their own Biafra. Benjamin Netanyahu many years ago was talking about the thing that happened in Biafra, and he mentioned it in his own state address. Biafrans went to war for 3 years with Nigeria because they wanted freedom. And you are here talking about the two-state solution when you have not settled the issue of Biafra in your own country where you came from. What gave you the audacity and the boldness to do that? It is because you believed that the conquest by Islam of Nigeria had now been completed, which is why you guys had Muslim ticket. If it wasn't that there was Muslim ticket and that psychologically you believed in your mind that you guys have already conquered Nigeria, that any other thing anyone was talking about was nonsense, was balderdash, you would never have the audacity to go to United Nations rather than talking about what the terrorists are doing in Nigeria, how the terrorists are raping and killing people and dispossessing them of their homelands and farmlands, how that they have become so horrible. The impunity and the silence from the authorities and the lack of action from the Nigerian government has been so much that should have been your own speech at the United Nations. You should have been there asking for help. Instead, it was Palestine, because you felt like, well, we have gotten this nation now. We are now the giant, the Muslim giant of Africa. And so with all the might we have, resources, economic power, military, we can actually now help other Muslim brothers that are suffering. So you were basically putting yourself up as the big helper, the big savior for Palestine from Israel. And you don't know how diplomatic code words can actually ring in the ears of the opponents. Israel got it. Israel has the strongest intelligence network in the world, and so they got your message loud and clear. Little wonder the moment the whole United Nations thing was over, the outcry against Christian persecution was born. And that was how I knew that Israel was eventually going to get involved. And if you listen to that video that I played to you, you see that I talked about it, that how can jihadists reign so supreme in Nigeria? Everybody knows how much oil Nigeria has, even though the citizens don't get to enjoy it, but we know how blessed Nigeria is with natural resources. Don't talk about the gas in Imo State, that is probably the largest deposit of gas in all of West Africa. Don't talk about the oil in Eastern Nigeria, old Eastern Nigeria, comprising Rivers State, Delta State, Abia State, Imo State, even Anambra State. Everywhere, natural resources. You go up north, you see all those gold and all manner of resources you can think of. So imagine Israel saying to themselves, oh my God, is this what we are faced with now? So these guys now have taken over Nigeria, and then they gain access to the oil well. Probably as we're talking, before you know it, the terrorists who have been conquering from up north, coming to the middle belt, they have taken over local governments in Benue State. I was there when the governor of Benue State then, Otom, was saying that about 18 or 19 out of 20-something local governments have been taken over by the Fulani militia, ethnic militia, and that they have renamed the villages they took over from Christians who are now living in IDP camps. Took over Christian villages, renamed them immediately. Recently, a soldier came out and said he was leaving the army, Nigerian army. He was so angry, the video was viral. He said his anger was that they saw their own commanders in the army helping invading Fulani terrorists settle down properly in the Christian villages that they took over forcefully from Christians in Benue State. Everybody saw the video. And some others will get angry and say, and they will tell us, they will be waiting for order to shoot, and they will tell us don't shoot. And we're asking ourselves, why are we then spending all this money, security, a vote, running into millions of dollars to buy weapons, but then we can't use the weapons to kill terrorists? Look at the stupidity, the rubbish that Nigeria was doing, thinking that nobody was watching, thinking that nothing was ever going to happen. And so the Lord orchestrated for your vice president to go out there and stir the waters and bring about this. The braggadocio had to end. The pomposity had to end. Okay? They were so arrogant about it.